my idea for today's stream being Bible journaling is, first of all, it's going to be a tad different than like what I've seen people necessarily do, because I'm going to be Bible journaling with the intent of diving deeper into a specific verse. Because on the app on my phone, the Bible app, I am always highlighting verses that I like, but then it gets to be like a couple weeks later or something where I run across it again, like, why did I highlight that? Because I forget what the color of the highlight means and all that stuff. So I'm like, you know what, we're going to journal about it, we're going to do that and have some fun on stream. I think that would be awesome. So I think we're going to use the full spread. I think that's what's going to happen. That feels right with my soul. So come over here. Romans, I think I said it was 8. Yeah, Romans 8. 15. We're gonna use like sticky notes and all the things. So we'll write Romans 8:15 here, and I think I want to put a sticky note here and actually write out the verse. Please blue. Been feeling like a very blue girly. Or we might, you know what, I'm gonna stick it here. We're gonna do it here because I mean we wrote Romans 8 right there, so. Or you did not see. If you see me spell something wrong, mind your business. Receive spirit of slavery. I wish I had stickers because I'd love to like decorate all of this with stickers. But I do not. I have sticky notes though. Back. Here. You know what? This is gonna work perfect because then I can like actually dissect the verse over here. Perfect. Brain power. But I actually have a couple of verses I want to go through. I have plenty, honestly, that I've highlighted over like the years. So I have plenty to do with this. Receive the spirit. Again, with the spelling of words wrong. See, this is why, okay, we're gonna talk about like being perfect and whatnot for a hot second right here. We're not perfect, only God and Jesus are perfect. And we shouldn't try to be perfect. We're gonna fall on our faces every time. That was the whole point of us needing a savior. Because we're not perfect. Abba Father. Cool, okay. Now I can come back over here to chat. So I'm not missing out on anything with you guys. Okay, so let's see. What do we want to jump into? I have markers and everything. Let's see. I think I want to put a little glue behind this just so it sticks onto the page better. And then if I want to draw something, I can. Cool, so we did that. Maybe we'll let this page kind of be like artistic representation of that. I also don't know how these markers look on this. I don't know. I have stuff on my shirt. I'm so sorry if y'all see the crap on my shirt. That's Okay. I didn't even notice that. My shirt's dirty. That's probably for me eating lunch earlier. Okay, we're gonna use the lighter markers to kind of outline what we want to draw, and then with the other things that we have, we'll then, you know, be like, yeah, this is intentional completely. Let's see. Did I receive the spirit of slavery to fall back into fear? Receive the spirit of adoption. Oh, let's make a heart. If y'all hear the noise outside of our, somebody's cutting their grass. See if this bled through. Again, I don't know if, oh, it did. Oops. It's fine. As long as we can still read what's on the other side, which we so totally can, that's... Or we can do a little blue. Or no, we can outline it in red. Ooh, we should draw a little thing. Hold on. Ideas are happening. You can pull this a little closer. Hopefully that looks correct. Yep, there we go. It's delayed on stream just a little bit. So inside of our little heart here, we wrote the words "no fear." God has blessed us not with a spirit of fear, but with a spirit of adoption. Are his children. Okay. Also, no, that's the trunkier side. I don't need that side. I need this side. Actually, let's go on with the pencil. Hold on. I don't want the commitment of that marker just yet. So I think what I want to go with is like half and half, like that spirit of fear, what that looks like, and then what it looks like to have the spirit of adoption as sons. I feel like that one would be a lot more rejoicing. And look, we got a little person over here. Wishing I had just digital art currently. Gonna give it a light little erase. Gonna jump back in with our pen. So what I like also about using like a journaly type of style is you get to be a bit more sketchier when you're doing things like this. Because now there's no pressure. Nothing has to look perfect. It just has to look as, you know, visible as possible to you because you gotta be the one to understand what's happening. And then we're going to draw a line. Then we're going to, on this other side, we're going to draw the person who's kind of more free. I'm so sorry y'all have to see this on my shirt. I'm like contemplating changing my shirt. It's staring right at the stain on my shirt. Let's go in with pencil first. Let's also erase anything else happening here. It can look a little bit cleaner. I should have gotten my kneaded eraser, but I believe that is on the other side of the house. And I don't feel like going and getting it. That kind of looks... I had to make the no and no fear look like it was supposed to be there. This one we're gonna have the same person. Their back's gonna be to us. Make their hair longer to cover up their funny looking arms. Hopefully, I did not test this out. Hopefully, these pens and alcohol markers cooperate with one another. We're gonna find out though. Aren't we, chat? We shall find out. Is it okay? I'm glad I have you all here. Is it crazy of me the fact that I love sketchier, not even detailed and defined work rather than like very detailed, very defined type of artwork? Am I crazy? Is it me? Am I the problem? Sometimes I feel like the problem. Like, girl, what is wrong with you? But then it's like, can I not enjoy just the freedom of it all? Let's see. Do we want page or light peach? We can do page. We're about to see if these two play nice with each other. Oh no, they do not. Lesson learned. Kind of bleeding on each other. It's fine. We won't stack too much on there. We'll give her dark hair. Oh, I forgot to color her neck. Her neck needs color as well. By the way, if you've never used alcohol markers, they're very fun. They make for a very good time. Well, I'm here. We'll just head in. You know, it's crazy also, you never think about it, but like using this as like a creative exercise, like really exercising, diving into a Bible verse and coming up with your own illustrative understanding of it. Like, even if it's not like 100% like, girl, like that's not the 100% correct. Again, it's your own interpretation of it. It leaves the freedom for that, you know, sense of creativity and your own understanding. It works those muscles to help you understand what you're even talking about or what's even happening. And I think that's pretty cool. What color should we give her, guys? I think we're gonna give her a purple. Unless I have another color. We could give her a green shirt. Honeydew? What do you look like? That's very light. That is extremely light. We don't want to do that. Let's use the pin green. We're gonna give her shirt color. Is my pen dying? He's dying! No! Come back to life. Just so I can finish the shirt. It's fine. Okay, our pen's dead. That was him going in the trash can. Alright. We're gonna give her some thought bubbles. On this side. Let's use... We'll use the yellow. Oh, the yellow is sick. That we're not using that. We'll use this. We'll do this. Got some thought bubbles, and then this one we're going to make it so it's not a thought bubble. It's very intentional that she's saying. Then over here we're going to write the very I'm afraid do it good enough. Bam. Look at that. We got us a little illustration there going on. Now on this page, we're gonna rewrite the verse so we can break it down. So we're gonna write it in the middle of the page. So I'm gonna make a box for it with our blue marker. No, this one's gross too. What is wrong with my markers? No, let me not. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna play myself like that. We'll just use the blue pen. How about that? Oh, I went up one more than I needed to. Okay. In the middle, do we want to write it with pencil or are we gonna write it with pen? Write it with pen. We shall write it with a pen. Spirit slavery. But we have received the spirit of adoption. Sons, by whom we cool. So let's take a deeper look at this. For you, so let's underline that. That tells us who. Who is us? So what about us? We'll come in, we'll do this blue. Did not receive. It is not ours. Then we'll pop in, we'll do orange. The spirit of slavery. What does that mean? So for this part, I was just sitting here thinking, because I'm like, all right, well, what does that look like? What does the spirit of slavery look like? And that's like the spirit of kind of like the Israelites, you know, and because they were slaves. So were they like, they were intimidated all the time. They had a whole bunch of doubt, a whole bunch of just nah about them. So also I just thought, like, think about like someone who's a slave to something. Like, they have to follow, like, not even, but yeah, kind of have to. They have to like be someone who's always doing whatever it is that they're a slave to wants them to do. So we'll do an example. How about that? Someone who is a slave to, let's say, money, because that's an easy one. What happened to the gaming channel? I mean, it'll still be a gaming channel. It's mine. It's whatever I want it to be. Well, not even really. It is the Lord's, and it is whatever He wants it to be. And right now, I am feeling extremely called to make content that is based on faith. So we talk about Jesus here. I was thinking of streaming twice a day or at least earlier in the day, to be more, for it to feel more right to do like these things early on in the day, and then in the evening do more gaming stuff. But I don't know, I'm gonna pray about it. Oh, you played a sound and I don't know what sound it was because I'm not over by the computer. I should probably turn it up. Oh well, it's fine. Are you unhappy about that, Jalen? We're gonna go back in with the red. We're gonna underline till fall back into fear. I'm gonna give myself some more space when I do this next time. Spirit of slavery. Okay, I don't know what the emojis mean. I'm not good with them. Back into fear. Aren't called to fall back into fear. So this is an interesting one because the idea of falling back into fear means like that you are completely out of fear, like you can live like without it completely. But you know, of course, sometimes we as just human beings, we get afraid of things. Things make us fearful. We get really intimidated, and I think this is just a really strong calling to remember that we're not called into that anymore. That we're called into being really trustworthy and dependent on God, and like dependent on His plan and like His timing and everything. This also means we can no longer act out of just fear. Let's see. Another big important one here is what you have received. We're seeing that word again, so I'm gonna go ahead and like receive. I'm gonna just box them in because we see them twice. So I think it's important to kind of also, when we're like studying the Bible, to like be aware of how many times a word is used or a phrase or something like that. How many times have you seen this in the Bible? In this verse, go ahead, preach. Oh, thank you. I think it's also important to like you know, be aware of how many times you see a word pop up in a verse alone. It's like so far in just this one verse, we've seen receive twice. So you know that it's important to know that we have received things or no longer received this certain thing. My husband's adorable, y'all. We receive the spirit of adoption. All of my pins are dying, bro. What is this? Well, this is a good way to see that which ones I need to get rid of. We also see spirit twice, so we're gonna not use, no, we can use this blue. We know that we've seen the word spirit already twice. Why do you have a piece of bread as a comment? So we're gonna go ahead and draw us a little line right through here. of my pins are dying. These are pretty old, so let's see. Do I have more else? Probably gonna have to stick it out the rest of the way with the black pin. That's fine though. We'll get more colors and things later. I'll be 10 times more prepared, I swear. Because honestly, I didn't even think this was going to be received well or at all, but I'm really content with how it's going, so. The notebook looks so colorful. I like it though. I love that it's so colorful. That helps my brain. Okay, Dalen, as long as you're happy, have a good time, sir. Looks like a children's book for Bible learning. Oh, it's really cute. I enjoyed that idea. That's great, Dalen. I love that. Yes, the thinking. Yes, we're thinking about this hard. Maybe in the future, create something for kiddos, or maybe even like teenagers. I feel like this would be cool. Like have the outline, and then have like lines where you can fill in and you can color and do all the things. People like that. People like adult coloring books and stuff. So again, we're called to receive. We found, saw that earlier. The spirit of adoption. So we're supposed to act and receive that. The spirit of adoption. What's everyone doing in the chat? There's not a whole lot of people here, so I think it's just you and Jed. Because we're now acting in the spirit of adoption, you're now acting in a way that's of your adopted parent or guardian. So we're acting in the way of person, or in this case God, who has adopted us. Why do I real life feel like I'm having like Bible study here with you guys? That's crazy. Anyways. And then we finish off the verse with, as sons, by whom we cry, Abba, Father. This shows that we can call out to our adopted, our adopted parent, aka God. Chat has decided that I do some more because Psalm 119, I already have something in my head for that one. And I think we're going to use yellow this time. I'm going to put it right here. Oh, I put that on crooked. Wait a minute. Get it together, Bree. That was like crazy crooked. That's better. That's not as crooked. All right. I think we're going to, I want to do a different color than just, we're going to do red. What was it? It was Psalm something. Psalm 119. There we go. It's verse 11. I have stored. We're gonna glue this down in a second. I stored up your word in heart why it's not sin against you. Bam. All right. Let's see here. We've got our verse up that we want to focus on. Now, I have an illustration in mind actually. I want to fill in like all the page. I have stickers, but they're like Pokemon stickers. Oh, no, they're not in this. They're in this. Because I wanted to use some stickers. I'm gonna eventually get like stickers that make sense. Because right now they're Pokemon and Sailor Moon. That has nothing to do with what's happening. But I feel like using a sticker would be kind of cute. Let's see. What sticker do we want to use? Oh, we should use Baby Girl. She fits there perfectly. Reedy. They were Mini Moon. Yeah, we're gonna do it just because I want to. And it's my journal, so. Also, like this, again, it makes studying the Bible a lot more fun and like just, not that it's supposed to be fun, but it makes it more like I would want to come do this more often because it looks familiar to me and there are things there that make sense to my brain. It's no longer just like reading a bunch of words and then hoping for the best that I connect to some of them. It's like, no. There's a rhyme and reason to it all. Get out the way, I don't want you to get stuck by glue. I think we're gonna draw some hearts in here too. Bam. Do little sticker. I gotta get some more stickers. Make this experience 10 times more fun. Oop. Here we go. Oh, I have other things too. I'm gonna save that for next time though, because I'm gonna have to clear some space to do that. So let's grab out the pencil. Oh, I know. Okay. I found something in my brain I want to do. And then we're gonna draw the heart. So we draw the words. And then we're gonna draw the words kind of coming up off of the page. Okay. I could have left the words out. Now we're just gonna I'm sorry, I have not been talking at all to y'all. I'm sorry about that, chat. I'm gonna erase this. I'm gonna choose different pens to outline with. That's a brush pen. We are not doing that tonight. Absolutely not. That's our super skinny one. The other. But you're a brush pen too. You're not my favorite brush pen either. You're my least favorite. Brush pen again. How bad are you? Alright, I think we're just gonna stick with this one and call it a day. Somebody needs to tell me why all of my art supplies are just giving up on me tonight, because it is not okay. This is making my art experience 10 times more difficult than it needs to be. Using the brush pen, y'all. This is never easy to do. You know what? It's a new opportunity to try. Okay. We're gonna make the words red. I feel like that's correct. So now we're gonna dissect our verse like we did on the other page. This illustration is a lot more simple, but I kind of like it though because I think it could like turn into like a sticker or something. That's just kind of cute to me. So I'm gonna make our box pink and not drop things. There we go. Box doesn't need to be super big. And we're gonna write it in red. I have stored up your word. My heart. I might not sin against you. So let's dive into it, y'all. Let's get into it. So we got our who. Our who is I. We are the who. And what have we done? We have stored up your word in our hearts. So to think of that, I think of like, just like when you're storing up food. Storing up food. We do it so we have plenty to take care of ourselves. To nourish us. That's what God's word does for us. And then we've kept it where? We've kept it in our hearts. Our hearts are super important to us. And that's where we keep everything important. So it makes sense to me that that's where we keep God's word too. Okay, and then we have, why are we doing this? Why are we storing up God's word? Let's use the darker purple. I'm gonna write in parentheses our why. So not only is God's word nourishing to us, so it makes sense to me that that be a reason why we would store up the word, because you know we need it on a daily. It is also so that we don't sin against God. This is also so that we live in a way that is according to his will. Okay. So we've gone and broken down another verse. We've gone and broken down Psalm 119:11. I've stored up your word in my heart that I might not sin against you. I like that this one's a bit more, especially for the illustration, a bit more black and white, and the only thing that is red is like the words, because that kind of reminds you of like the fact that in the Bible that Jesus's words are red. I think that's pretty cool. And we got our little anime character here. Oh, you know what makes sense too? We keep what's most important closest to our hearts. All right, I think we're good, y'all. I am probably gonna take some pictures for this to put on IG so that everyone else can see what we were doing tonight. All right, I think we're gonna wrap up here though. I've had lots and lots of fun with you all. Thank you guys so much for joining me on tonight's stream.